Yo, my bad. I haven't been streaming for a little while, man. I'm sick. I've been sick for like since technically last year. Probably like a week or two before the end of last year. I'm still sick as hell, man. I probably got that thing, but I'm good. But listen, y'all go follow me on Instagram at 203 Pac Man. Go follow me on all platforms 203 Pac Man. PEC 203 on Rumble, man. Um, yeah, as I know, Tate got into some. I've been keeping up on the Tate stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna get into some of this stuff. Hold on, chat.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local.
One of Andrew Tate's ex-cam girls has actually spoken out on TikTok. This is interesting. I'll play this clip for you guys now. We'll talk about it after.
Hey, yo, I haven't watched the whole video. I stopped in between this because I know I want to watch it on stream. But what do y'all think she gonna say? Put it in the comments, put it in the chat. What y'all think she really gonna say? She gonna be pro Tate or against Tate? I bet you she's gonna be like, yo, he's a good friend, yada 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 type stuff. They try to make him seem so bad. It's crazy. It seems like all the people that actually know him or spend time with him say this man, he's a great man.
Bună! Mă numesc Ana Tașcău, am fost o perioadă de timp director al penitenciarului pe Lendava, am lucrat vreo 22 de ani în sistemul penitenciar. Subiectul despre care vreau să vorbesc acum cu voi este Andrew Tate. De ce fac asta? Pentru că mi se pare foarte nedrept ce se întâmplă. Andrew este un om deosebit, un om care respectă femeile și...
What I tell ya, chat? What I tell ya? He says a special man, a man who respects women and treats everyone nicely. She's a webcam worker. She used to work for him.
Și care tratează pe toată lumea frumos. Am locuit o perioadă de timp în casă cu acest om și vreau să spun că pe mine m-a tratat ca pe o soră și m-a ajutat foarte, foarte mult. După ce m-am pensionat, intenționam să mă apuc de OnlyFans. Printr-o cunoștință am ajuns la el. M-a învățat tot ce se poate în momentul în care eu am vrut să plec din București și să continui în Craiova. Nu a fost nicio problemă. Mi-a spus că mă pot întoarce oricând, putem colabora și la distanță.
Hey, y'all send this to Ethan, man. Send this to Ethan Decline, L3. Send this to Lasan. Send this to Destiny too. Weird ass. They psychoanalyzing this man's case. They don't even know what's going on.
Și totul a fost ok. Nu cred că este genul de bărbat care să aibă nevoie, nu știu, să folosească forța pentru a avea o femeie. Este un bărbat frumos, carismatic, are tot ce vrei, adică nu ar avea de ce să recurgă la forță. Niciun model din casa aia n-a fost forțat, nimeni nu a forțat pe nimeni. Tot ce se spune el, cred că se datorează faptului că a deranjat foarte mulți oameni.
They had a bunch of girls there. Was no one there held by their will. They're very respectful people. And she says right here, he has upset many influential people. So she knows the Matrix alive, man. We all know this, man.
Influenți prin faptul că este vertical și că a spus fix ce avea el de spus. Nu vreau să intru în teoria conspirației, dar în realitate lucrurile nu sunt așa cum sunt ele prezentate în mass media. Înțeleg foarte bine ce se întâmplă acum, dar nu este deloc cinstit și ar trebui să judecăm oamenii după ce îi cunoaștem, nu după ce se spune despre ei.
Yet again, we see another woman coming out defending Andrew Tate that worked for him, which is crazy. This could be used in evidence. A lot of women speaking and actually supporting him rather than the ones speaking out, because there's been a few now that are actually supporting Andrew Tate. Also, guys, the appeal results are coming real soon. I've got a source, so leave a like and subscribe with the notification bell.
Hey, yo, man. I seen the appeal. It says that he was rejected, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. They literally making shit up. If you watch the shit about his lawyer, man, it's crazy. They're just making stuff up. They make stuff up as they go, chat. That's what they do. Make it up as they go. They don't even know what's going on. They know they just want him locked up. Yo, my bad that this watermarker here is chat, because I'm new to using this streaming platform. I'm just testing it out and see if I like it. I was using Restream before. So if I like it, I'm definitely gonna pay for it. But I don't you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm paying for it, I ain't even gonna like it. And then I gotta go through all that. So I'm gonna see how it is. Restream was deleting my sound and stuff like that. I wasn't with that.
This video has been demonetized upon uploading. Please consider a modest donation to help support this channel. Our pay links can be found in our bio.
I'm sorry, chat. I can watch it. It's just being demonetized, man. I ain't even gonna try to do it, chat. It's crazy now. Let's go watch some
Hey, do you ever walk into a room and completely forget why you're there?
Yeah, totally. Do you ever feel?
Go ahead.
Do y'all consider yourselves high value men?
He definitely does. He
Strip
definitely
away
does.
the money.
I mean, that term is so
What do you think?
We're starting off hot, chat. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel, hit a like, man.
Obscure, but
No.
You know the answer. No?
He
Okay.
definitely does.
So ask me. So let me ask you this: What would make a high value guy in your eyes?
Want me to be fully honest?
Go ahead.
Keep
He
it
wouldn't
1,000.
be on a podcast doing this. I honestly think this is like, I mean, it pays the bills,
Mhm.
but I don't think he'll be here doing this.
okay, no. What should he do then?
Well, I would say I have dated high value men, and they would think
Yo, why she sneak this in, bro? Anybody would kill. It's a bunch of poor people that would kill to be on a podcast talking for hours at a time. Just making six figures, just talking. Fresh right here. Fresh just bought an SVJ and an Aventador, a $1 million car. Myra's like on his 13th, 15th fucking property. They have influence. People love them. People flock to them. People look up to them for insight. For insight. By definition, that is fucking high value. They're rare. They add stuff to the market.
what y'all do is weird.
Okay, that's perfect. But hold on, where are they now?
At home.
And you're single?
I'm not really single, but
So
Yo, it's always the good looking ones that say the dumbest shit though. I swear to God. It's always the good looking ones that say that be just like low IQ.
So you knowing what a guy you're dating at home thinks, you came here still on the podcast with weird niggas. Made that make sense to me.
I could say You know why I came here? I think it's very obvious. Exposure. I'm on OnlyFans. I'm getting paid.
Oh, so you get
Essentially,
paid.
the last time I came here, I got paid. This time, I'm gonna get paid.
So let me get this straight. So these guys on a podcast that are weird shouldn't be doing this because you think they're not high value.
No, like I said, it pays the bills.
So can you define what a high value man is in your eyes then?
One, a man who's not interested in multiple women. Two, what's funny about that? Okay, how old are y'all?
Continue on. No, keep going.
How old are y'all?
No, keep going. I don't want to.
That's all she worried about. A man that's not interested in marriage. All girls want is a man that don't cheat and a man that have a bunch of money. But they want to cheat. But if it was on the other foot, if they had a bunch of money, they would be cheating. Look at Gabrielle Union. Look what she says. She pays the bills. Her man fell, which he had some problems with his job. He's in between jobs. And then she wanted to cheat because she had to pay the bills. That's what happens. You see things do better or worse. That's what happens, bro. You hold it down until I get back on my feet. That's crazy. That's why I said I'd never marry an American woman, ever. Because at least with the foreign girls overseas, you know what it is. These girls they want everything. Everything under the sun.
I'm gonna interrupt you. Keep going.
How old are y'all?
Keep going. Keep going.
How old are y'all?
I have a question.
I
for
am 30
Fresh.
years old.
Okay, and how old are you?
I don't understand what that has to do with the question.
Because, okay, so not only, I'm very I date older men. So I'll say I date men who live their life and they done everything they wanted to do. Y'all are still young. Y'all are just touching money. I fuck with men who've been touching money.
What? Yeah, I heard it. Yo, what the? Yo, chat. Look. Yo, you look at girls and think they're so innocent until they say dumb shit like this. Y'all just touching money. What?
Who been fucked every bitch they wanted to fuck.
Okay, so you think a high value guy doesn't have multiple women. Okay, what else?
That's not what I said. But a high
literally
value
just said
man
that.
no.
Are y'all on the same podcast as me?
No, you did. You said a guy that's not interested in multiple women. You can say that, sis.
Okay,
Stupid.
not all high value men, but the ones who are serious and
Take us
ready.
through what a high value man is. Go ahead.
You said what?
Take us through what a high value man is. Go ahead.
In my opinion,
In your opinion.
a high value man is one who knows what he wants in life, as in he wants a woman, a marriage, to have a family.
Okay.
And he's about his business, so he gets money. He looks good. He values his health and going to the gym. And has a good relationship with his family. I'll say that's a high value man.
So is Nick Cannon high value or no?
Lord.
No,
Why?
because he's got 20 baby mamas.
What that mean?
Okay.
Hey, I think Nick Cannon high value, yes or no? Put it in the comments, man. I think he is. He has multiple women want him. That means he's high value or want to have his child.
By your definition. Okay.
You do realize that high value men since the beginning of time have always had multiple women, right?
Yeah. Kings.
As a matter of fact, that's one of the indicators that a guy is of higher status because he's able to attract multiple women.
And breed.
Okay, but that's younger men. Older men are tired of that.
Really?
From the men that I have been with, yes.
No man's tired of new coochie. Ain't no man tired of new coochie. Get out of here.
So that's what did they tell you that?
Yeah.
Yo, and y'all thought I was, bro.
I have a question for you, Fresh. I have
You know
a
what's funny
question
about
for
this,
you.
right? Niggas will say whatever they need to say to make you feel good.
Yeah.
Them niggas fucking. Guarantee you.
Yeah, they're fucking.
Guarantee you.
And you fell for it.
You're here right now. What are they doing? You don't even know.
Yeah, you don't even know.
You would never know.
I'm not worried about what my man's doing. I trust him.
So you do have a man now because you said before you were single.
Yeah,
I
that's
said
too
that for
funny.
a reason.
It's too funny.
Oh, so you don't even claim them.
No,
Yeah.
I do. I'm on a damn podcast. He don't care about this. This is not real life. As soon as I leave this podcast, I'm gonna go home and go back to my normal life.
So they be having 30,000 people watching. You tell them 30,000 people are not real people, basically. These women right here are not real people. This conversation is not real. This is real. The internet, this dumb shit you said right here will haunt you for forever. Your kids will be able to search up the dumb shit you said on the internet years ago. Like, damn, mom, that was kind of stupid. Great grandma, why you say this? It's stupid, great grandma.
And he claims you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And you think he's not having sex with other girls and he's a high value guy like you say?
Yes.
What does he do?
He owns 5 businesses.
If you're in college or you work a 9 to 5, it's not making you happy. You know it's not what you want for your life. You're in the exact same position that I was in a few years ago. And now, at the age of 22, my life looks like this. Look, a cool life is great. Cars, girls, travel. This is all very fun. But you need to understand something. I did not get those things without hard work. And more specifically,
Okay. And you think he's just having sex with you?
I know he is.
Really?
Yes.
But you're a dancer on your own OnlyFans?
Mm-hmm.
And he's okay with that?
He understands that I got to do what I got to do to get to where I want to go. He
So,
come.
so if he's high status, wouldn't he support you so that you don't have to do that?
Yeah.
We've only been together for 3 months. I don't expect some man to just take care of me.
Yo, he's selling a dream, bro. He's selling a dream.
Hey, the crazy thing is, she's really pretty, like, and it's crazy. The pretty ones be saying the dumbest shit. Like, look at her. She up there. But yo, it's the shit that come out their mouth that makes them ugly.
6 months
He's
in, I'm
smart. He
tired
knows
of
what he's
you.
doing.
Yeah.
Okay, if he's selling a dream, then why would he take me back home with his family on Thanksgiving to go meet his mother?
Because it looks good.
Yeah, looks
Yeah.
good, yeah.
Okay.
Makes you feel like you're concrete, even
Yeah, I
though
mean,
you're probably the third girl that freaking year.
I'm sure last year,
It's like-
he asked mother girl too last year, probably.
Yeah.
You don't even know that
Like
shit.
you've been with him for 3 months, bro. Like, and you think he got money, status, he has all these things, and he's just gonna fuck you?
Yeah.
When you go get a girl that's not on OnlyFans, not a stripper, not doing all that stuff that could.
He comes from the hustle just like me. He gets like, I don't need to explain this to y'all because I wouldn't fuck with y'all and y'all wouldn't fuck with me. So that's fine.
But I'm trying to explain that most guys wouldn't fuck with a girl like you, to be honest.
And I don't fuck with most guys.
From a relationship standpoint.
I mean, they'll
From a
smash.
relationship standpoint,
Yeah,
they'll
smash.
fuck and shit, but like
But
And I don't
It's a
fuck with
cro-
most guys.
that's a
This is back in like they said Thanksgiving, so this gotta be back in like November. I guarantee you she's probably single now. Yeah, go to this page and check her IG, see if she's single. I bet you she's single now.
relevant because the guys that you want to fuck with, I'm just trying to say, is like they wouldn't take you serious.
they'll lie to you.
They'll lie to you.
Sure.
They'll sell you a dream, maybe bring you out to Thanksgiving, like, bruh.
Yo,
Hook, line, and
hold on.
sinker, bro.
Stuffed your turkey.
No. At 22, I get it. She
Yeah.
thinks the world's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's going smooth. But I'm telling you right now, reality's gonna come up to you eventually and say, you know what? Damn, these niggas are spitting in the studio. These weird niggas.
Yeah,
We're just telling you the truth, like 100%. Because we're not,
Y'all don't know my relationship. Y'all don't even know this man.
bro.
So how are you gonna sit here and tell me y'all?
Niggas that got money
man.
fuck bitches, bro.
Yeah, like
Like you don't you not.
Okay,
yo,
can I say his age? Because maybe that might help y'all understand. He's
No,
37.
no.
that doesn't change nothing.
Lord.
That's even worse. That nigga has that-
You're 22 when he's 37. Just let that sink in, chat. Matter of fact, it doesn't matter how old he is. It doesn't matter. I take that back. Because you a younger woman. I'm going to be like that when I get older, too.
experience. He's been fucking for a minute.
Oh, 22-year-old
Oh,
girl.
Lord.
He got you.
That nigga got options.
He's 37 and he got you. Imagine what he's doing when you're not here.
Same with how he got you.
Yeah,
You
he's
can get her.
fucking-
You can get her. You can get her.
Any girl you want
You know
to,
what? I'm
man.
bored today. She's at work. Bet.
Boy, you're only 3 months
Bro,
in.
yo, you're a stripper, so you already know how many rich niggas come in the club and cheat
I
on
can
their girl.
FaceTime my man at any time when I'm at work and he's gonna pick up.
Yeah, sure.
There's
I know.
never been a time that
You
he don't answer. Me and him are in communication at all
Your
times.
entire industry
Hey,
makes
baby.
money off of dudes like him that go in and cheat on their girls and fucking want to have other women. Bro, men are only as faithful as their options. We say negative things about women and men.
So you don't think that a man with money can be faithful?
Ever?
It's even harder if you think about it.
Like
I mean,
ever?
Like. Hold on. How many guys have you dated, roughly?
Serious
question.
relationship?
Serious.
4.
Have they cheated on you?
Yes.
I don't want to go for any further, bro. I'm like, it's just normal. It's
Not
normal.
all
A
of
guy
them.
with money, right, has options, is probably gonna cheat. For the most part.
Y'all never even answer my question.
I got cheated
Right.
on by a broke man.
If y'all think that y'all are high value men,
You
I mean,
could,
you
We don't have
answered
to.
it.
We don't
you
have
could
to answer it
that
because
question and stuff.
you're on our podcast, right?
so now you don't want to answer my question.
Your actions demonstrate the question. You're on our podcast because we have influence, which
For
means we
clout.
need to reach an audience. You're cloud jacking us. We have influence and power to influence what people do. So therefore, we
I mean,
have-
I
and
feel
we
like
have-
a
and we have
high
status,
value
so-
man in real life compared to a high value man on the internet, like no,
Right.
it's
But
not.
this is a 2-hour show, and then we're out of here.
Your OnlyFans
Back
is the
to life.
internet, right?
Like this is just a show.
Yeah, and that's all.
Hold on, you think this is
Hold on, chat. Hold on. Let's look how much let's look how much Fresh and Fit make, man. Let's look at this, man. Let's see how much they're bringing in a month off of this. Nope, that's not them. Damn, I can't even get them for. Damn, chat, it's not even showing up. But I guarantee you, they're making 6 figures.
so what we only do?
No,
So then why are you saying that?
saying what?
see. So since you don't know what actually defines a higher status guy, it's income, the ability to influence others, being respected by your peers, right? Having people respecting you in general, being in shape. These are all things that come into it. Being a man is a multivaried analysis, but influence is a big part of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, your actions in itself already kind of prove where we stand. You're on our podcast. It's not the other way around. And you're on it for a reason.
And you made money.
And you even said it, like, you just by you showing up,
Yeah.
you're able to boost up your influence and get some money. So what does that tell you?
I don't think the internet is real. So I feel like once
So the money's real. People behind these accounts are not real. What? This is all real stuff. This is these girls like this. That's why they do OnlyFans. They think this shit's not real and this shit don't bite them in the butt. That's why. Low IQ, bro. And it's crazy because she's very pretty. And I always say it, the prettiest ones would be the most delusional of it.
You're on
podcast
OnlyFans.
The internet is very real. You make a living off of it.
You pay
I don't
your
make a live.
bills.
I don't rely on OnlyFans to pay my bills. That's just extra money.
Okay, so then what do you do?
So is money not real now all of a sudden?
Oh, it's
That's
fake
not
money.
what I'm saying. But I don't need if OnlyFans were going on tomorrow, my bills are still gonna be paid
By who?
by myself because I do
What
multiple
do you
things.
do though? But what do you do other than OnlyFans?
I also have my real estate license and I have a small business.
Bro, when's the last time you sold a house? Stop capping.
Yeah. Be honest.
Stop capping.
I just got my real estate license.
Okay, you ain't sold a house yet. Bro, like,
This is
you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
bro.
I'm done.
Yo, it's crazy because they hang that real estate license shit around. Like, people make millions of dollars selling real estate without a real estate license, doing deals without it. You don't need it to buy houses, to sell houses. So that shit just be bullshit, school shit. They just trap you in, like some more school shit.
I'm going back and forth with y'all.
It's just no. It's just like
it's funny.
it's just funny because it's like you're over here like, are y'all high value men? Bro, we don't gotta answer that. Your actions dictate what it is.
If a guy has to say what he is,
yeah,
he's probably not that. Like you should just know about how they move. And then for
then
example, like
I'll
you
say
came here
too.
for a clout, which means, for example, on some level, people look up to us to see either guidance or value, or maybe for entertainment. The point is that you're here for a reason. And I know you don't like the show like that.
And Monofresh.
So that proves it even more.
Yeah, it's like,
you don't even like us. You don't fuck with us, but you here.
And Monofresh.
So what does that prove?
Property, so.
I didn't say I don't fuck with y'all.
bruh,
I didn't say that.
you just said.
Yo, stop lying.
Nah, stop the cap, girl. Stop the cap. Yo, that's crazy.
bruh,
Like it's fine. You can just say it with your chest.
we don't care.
We
Honestly,
don't
we
care. It doesn't hurt our feelings.
We're
but-
good.
But again, that proves our point even more. You don't even you've been extremely uncomfortable the entire show. You don't even really want to be here, but you're still fucking here. So if that doesn't prove,
Who said I'm uncomfortable?
We can see your face expression.
yeah, we could, yeah, bro. We
can
ain't
see how you're
stupid.
sitting like
When we're grilling you on you calling yourself a 10, whatever. This whole high value guy conversation, you trying to make
me
us look
mugging him when
dumb,
we taking
taking L's, like it's cool, man.
She definitely the prettiest. Oh, her. She might be the prettiest. They definitely two the prettiest on the panel.
Not me mugging nobody.
She pretty, bro.
Bruh.
Give her that.
You know what I mean? Get called out on lies. I'm single, but not really. This guy claims me. Now he does it. Like, bruh, like,
it's okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
She's 22.
Yeah, she's 22.
I get it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you have another?
How you feel about it, chat?
Do you think that Tate, who has taken the internet by storm over the last 6-12 months, do you think he's a net negative or a net positive for society and specifically young men? What do you think, Alex?
I would say net positive overall.
Net positive.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, y'all hit the subscribe button. What do y'all feel like? Y'all feel like Andrew Tate's a net positive or a net negative? Put it in the comments. If you're watching the video, you better comment.
There's some things he says that are a little cringe that I disagree with, but overall about like making men more masculine, taking accountability, working out, getting your finances in order, those are all good messages.
Fully agree. How about you, Pearl? You've interviewed him. You sat with him. You're the last one of us to actually see him in the flesh. Net negative or net positive for society?
I would say net positive. I think most of his message is about self-improvement.
I agree.
So yeah, I would say net positive.
Like, but it's easy to call him a chauvinist and a misogynist, but that's a negative thing these days, is telling men to improve. How about you? Back to you. Do you think he's a net?
What do you think?
Net negative or net
I
positive?
say net. Do we need another guy here saying go to the gym, get your finances in order?
Look at you, bro. You got blue hair. You that close to not being a man. That close. Of course not, bro. Of course not. Probably never did a push-up in your life, boy. Come on. And you got a little boy out there. He ain't got a real masculine figure to look up to. Probably look up to like his uncle or something.
Like be a man. I don't know how much like uniqueness he's offering there that's valid.
You have to admit.
Most people that tell you this stuff, go to the gym and stuff like that, they don't have a lifestyle that they want to live or aspire to be. The thing about Tate is he has a very unique way, and he has a lifestyle, and he lived a life that most men look up to. Kickboxing world champion, millionaire, self-made, Bugattis, Lamborghinis, stuff like that. Beautiful girls, yachts, boats. The guys that tell you that hit the gym and stuff like that, they don't have this type of life. They don't have a bunch of diamonds on their wrist. That's some rapper stuff. Rappers do that, but they don't tell you you could do it. You put in the work, yada yada yada. They don't do that. This man be a lot of this shit this man be saying, man, be dumb shit.
That he's very unique, bro.
Is he really? I mean, like he is in like the hyper consumerist, like look at all my fucking cars sense. But
I
don't know.
I think that's bullshit.
Bro, I'm my bad for keep stopping this shit, y'all. But this man shit be blowing my mind. The crazy fact is, yeah, he has a Bugatti, he has these supercars. Most men want some type of sports car, period. Sports car, supercar. If it's a Camaro, a Honda, a Ferrari. Most men want some type of sports car. There's some type of sports car. They want a hot wife and they want to make a lot of money. We get the part where you talking about the 4 wives and stuff like that. Yeah, you can have that because you're Muslim. You can have that. Most men don't want to deal with 4 women because women are headaches. We all know that one woman's a headache. So stop the cat, bro. Consumerism. The world is all consumerism. You got blue hair. You consume some blue dye on your head.
I think if he was just,
I
think if he was Ubering everywhere, the message would be just as powerful.
Probably in 6 months than most people have in their entire
Yeah,
career.
he's reached people that were never involved in
You said he's
self-improvement.
unique. Give me some unique messages from Tate.
Well, no,
It doesn't have to be a unique message. It's about the impact.
Yeah.
And you can't. I
You can't
interview
deny the
people on the
impact. Fully
street
agree.
all the time, like young kids, and they're like the biggest Tate fans. Like I have never seen anyone with that much of a reach. Like,
yeah, but I mean,
it's
I don't know if my fucking 11-year-old son was a huge Tate fan. That would very fucking scare me.
Why? Yo, it's crazy because the best people, the best type of fans are people be Tate fans. They think all Tate fans just tell every old woman get in the kitchen. No, they take self accountability. They know they need to improve. They love his message and stuff like that. They don't disrespect women. So stop. Y'all be just going around saying, Tate tells you think with your eyes wide open. Look, see what it is. Don't go and just jump into it, follow what the media says. Go and do your own research first.
All right, well then
really
let me flip it
scary,
on
right?
you.
Yeah.
Who do you want your 11-year-old son to admire? And you can't say a video gamer.
I can't say a video game.
Can't say it. Who do you want?
You want your 11-year-old son to be a video gamer? You was mad about that, bro? This shit stupid. This shit is wild, bro.
Want your 11-year-old? This goes back to the young destiny of who he was going to look up to. If it's not someone like Tate, who do you want your 11-year-old son looking up to these days?
Damn, I would say that probably it would be relevant to whatever career he wanted to go into.
He's
So if he
11 years
wanted
old.
to-
Who gives a shit about
Well,
career?
yeah. So right now
Who
he
do you-
looks up to like fucking movie characters. He likes Spider-Man
Okay.
and shit like that. So I think
Okay.
like Marvel superheroes are probably okay for kids.
All right, that's fair. So a
But
lot
not
of
real,
a lot of young kids would say that he's the closest thing to that in real life.
To-
Kickboxer, badass,
Tony Stark,
smart, good with women, driving Bugattis, living in mansions, smoking cigars, will fuck you up and fuck your girl. Kind of a badass.
Yeah, but like 5 out of 9 of those things, like I don't want my kid fantasizing about Bugattis, mansions, fucking people that fucking.
oh my God, this nigga's a weirdo, bro. This man, yo, this shit just blows my mind how stupid this guy is, man. This guy is just like crazy. He doesn't want his son to aspire for better, basically. He doesn't want his son to aspire for nothing better in life. The way he live is just how he wants his son to be live. Fruitless, or fruitful, whatever, how you ever say it. This shit is wild, bro. Shit is wild.
Girls.
Yeah, Bugatti is just a means to an end. It means you've made money and so you have a Bugatti. Listen, I have enough money to buy a nice supercar. I'd rather just keep my money in the bank because I'd like Ubering everywhere. It's just a sign of wealth. It's not like
I don't
like
believe
to me
that.
it's a little
No.
excessive to have I've got 19 supercars. It's like you only really need one.
You can't when you
Okay.
make that the focal point so often. I
I
don't think you can
agree.
retreat behind the like, oh no, well I'm just saying this will happen as a result of your wealth.
I
This is
agree.
like the goal for a lot of
I
people.
agree, but I think a lot of it is that's his character.
Of course.
Right? It wouldn't be surprising
Well, it gives
if he
young
did.
men some.
A lot of people don't have a car. A lot of people have beat down cars. Of course, they want a car that's super nice. Duh. Bro, this guy is. I don't know. I think he just triggered. He
Thing to
just
strive for.
somebody like him took his fucked his wife. That's why. Definitely slept with his wife. That's why. He's scared to lose his wife to someone like that. And his wife would get up here and say, "No, I'm not into people like that." She sleep with guys like that though. I bet you she does.
I don't think
for
it's- why is it wrong? Okay, I grew up in the most. Like the comments will always say like these are the cheapest rich people I've ever seen. Like y'all rich, but you look broke.
Who?
And
Us?
the comment section, my family.
Oh.
Like so I'm
Us?
I grew up
Shit.
around frugal rich people. Like I
Yes.
understand the concept, but it's just like why is it bad for men to want to strive to have 20 supercars?
Because because putting you in a mindset where you think that material things are going to improve your life, like spiritually, or improve your life in like a holistic, like psychological sense, it's a path that I've watched so many people go down before. You spent the first half of this
It's
program.
not
saying
to
it.
say that's the only thing, but can
No,
you
it
acknowledge?
Hey, yo, he even pushes people towards religion. What are you talking about, bro? You believe in nothing. You believe in nothing except for democracy. That's it. Liberalism. That's exactly what you believe in. You're not pushing. You're not nowhere near for someone a pinnacle for someone to strive for or to be. Your life is all over the place. You let people bang your wife. You don't believe in God. You don't want young men to strive for better or for more. Why should they listen to you? That's just wild, bro.
Can't you acknowledge that there is some benefit in striving to make a lot of money?
No, never.
Yes.
I don't
No,
think
no,
if
no,
you're
no.
selling to a young man ever, it would never be like, if you do this, you can have a supercar. That would never be part of your talking points.
I act like you're
I
talking to
just feel like
someone
this
that
is
has
nitpicking.
hold
Like
on.
this is nitpicking.
It's
over
not nitpicking.
Yes.
This is like half of the fucking videos that circulate with him on the
no,
internet.
he
Is
has
like,
too much. He has
look at
too
my.
much stuff that he talks.
For some
about.
reason, I'm like obsessed with this straw man argument thing because you've used it a few
What's
times.
straw- This is literally
Hear
what he
me
talks
out,
about.
bro.
I'm hearing you.
You
Go.
only can talk at one time.
Okay.
You're talking to somebody that doesn't have a car because he doesn't want to fucking drive, and I like being Ubered around. But I could buy a Maserati for $100 grand, no problem. But I prefer not to. So for me to defend Tate, just understand the fact that I'm not a car guy. The message is not about the Bugatti. The Bugatti is the reward after doing everything he talks about.
Hey, yo, cars are tied to masculinity. That's the whole point. You got the boyfriend or the husband that could go out there and change your oil, do your brakes, and do everything and fix your car. That's tied to like masculinity. What are you talking about? Of course, men are into that. Of course, it's gonna grab men's attention. Of course, men aspire to have some type of car, bro. Some type of good car. Civic, Camaro, Ferrari, Lambo, maybe Bugatti if they want to. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that, bro? That shit. Every time this man says this shit, it just shows his insecurities, man.
In his message, becoming better, faster, stronger, cooler, wealthier, sexier, healthier, all that, then you can get the Bugatti. But don't get lost in the sauce. That is the message. And once you make the money and get the fame and get the success, if you want to go buy a fucking what color is your Bugatti, go for it. Or buy 19. But to say, oh, Tate, he's got a bad message because of the Bugatti, that's the carrot at the end, like to like motivate you, but that's not the reason that you're in the gym every day. That's not the reason that you're working your ass off. That's not the reason that you're trying to improve. It's like, that's why I was saying it's like a straw man argument that it's all about material. It's not. That's like the payoff at the end. But like the essence of what he's doing is male self-improvement. And I think you would agree with that, no?
That's the biggest cope I've ever heard in my life.
Cope?
Yeah,
What
that
does
was
that
so
mean?
much cope.
Cope of what?
Where are the videos showing that, like, if you live like a fulfilling life, this is what awaits you at the end? Maybe it's a happy marriage. Maybe it's like good friendship.
He says this shit all the time, bro. All the time he says this shit. What is wrong with you? You don't watch his podcast. You probably watch his clips. You don't watch none of his podcasts. That's a fact.
Like maybe it's like a family that you love and care for. Maybe it's like participation in your community.
Yeah, but if you're
It's all
talking
these
to an
things-
18-year-old kid,
They don't
what's your
care about
family?
that.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? They want to
That's
fucking
fine.
get laid and
That's
get
okay.
paid.
Sure,
that's
that's
it.
fine.
You sound
But
like
if
a
get laid-
girl.
if get laid
He
and get
sounds like a
paid-
girl?
That's like what girls say.
If-
Are you calling Destiny
No,
a girl?
these are the
That's not-
Christian conservative values that you guys hide behind when you want clicks, but none of you actually give a fuck about. Okay, this is what they actually talk about.
Christian,
If you've ever been
when
in a
have you
church your
ever heard
entire
me talk
life,
about
okay.
Jesus? I
When I
don't
say
even
you
talk-
guys, I mean Red Pill in general. Are all
What are
doing
you-
this Christian stuff.
I'm not a red pill guy. I interview a
If
lot
you-
of red pill.
You're talking about fulfillment, self-improvement, all these things. Okay,
I've
if
never
your
even
eyes,
talked about religion.
if you're trying to sell somebody a car at 18 and that's where the focal point is 19, 20, 21, do you think that magically at 25 they're gonna be like, oh shit, I've had my eyes on the car the whole time, but like, man, I've got like a lot more fulfillment in my life now? Like,
Yeah,
that's not gonna
dude.
happen.
I used to want to fuck a million girls and I have a girlfriend. Like, yeah, of course. Your attitudes change as you get older. He's preaching traditional masculinity, which is attractive to a lot of men. It's like the James Bond type of fantasy. It's like, yeah, good with girls, good at fighting, have a nice car. But yeah, you get at some point where you experience that and it gets old, and maybe you do settle down, or maybe you don't.
I've just
But what
I've
you're
had it in
saying
my
is not gonna
family. I've
sound
seen it
sexy to
personally. There
anyone.
are so many people that fall down the consumerist hole. I've seen it happen time and
Yeah,
time with
that would
my
be
own
like my
family.
one criticism of
But
Andrew
if you,
Tate too.
well, but that is like his major fucking
I don't
selling
think
point, and that's
so.
what Adam is defending. Yeah, it's like, look at the cars, like the car's the prize,
No,
but
I
eventually,
don't
but
think-
you'll get the car as a
But
result of
Destiny,
all those other
that's why
things.
I said that I'm not a car guy, so I can't be defending
Yeah,
getting
because
a
you're
car.
trying to put yourself on
Because-
trial to defend his person, but I'm not
No,
attacking you.
I'm just, but what I'm saying is it's easy. This is what I was saying with the straw man. It's easy to take his message and be like, he's just all about materialism and Bugattis, when that's not the message. It's work harder, get better. And once you do all that and increase your status, then you can get the car. You're focusing on all he talks about
Have
is
you-
getting a car.
Have you ever watched like his full War Room streams?
War Room streams, no, but I've seen like some of his long form content where he's
Okay, so but you've never watched.
Yeah, because you watch the stuff he does on a lot of other people's podcasts to get the clicks. But his war room content falls around traditionalism as a man, religion, exercise, and stuff like that. He talks less about the cars He talks about that on other people's podcasts because they ask about stuff like that. That's why.
Watch like a full
War Room stream, no.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Bro, they're so adorable. Just ask questions. No point there. Just want to.
How y'all feel about that, chat? How y'all feel about that?
I was teaching in Idaho, which was a great experience.
Destiny?
I feel like women love more. I think on average, I think women are more emotionally mature. And I think that love outside of like the fairy tale bullshit requires a lot of actual like emotional upkeep, a lot of emotional labor. I think a lot of guys can't put that in. I don't think feeling possessive or jealous is love. Just because you get like really ass mad if your woman does something, or if you get like really jealous or possessive of a woman, doesn't mean you love her more. So I think women in
Yeah, hit the
general
subscribe
put
button.
more emotional work in relationships. So I'd say they love more.
Would you also say, just add to the argument here, that women
Oh, here go Destiny right here. Damn, Destiny, I didn't even see you.
with men more than men break up with women? What do you think?
Break up with? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, this is why I like having Destiny on. I disagree with Destiny. I think men love far more than women do, and I think men are closer to loving idealistically because men love women under far less conditions than women love men.
That sounds like the opposite of love to me.
Well,
if you love under far less conditions, that sounds like desperation. I don't want somebody that loves me for like one or two reasons or whatever, right? I want them to be a lot of reasons why they love me.
But what I'm saying is that for a man,
Hold on. So listen, a man loves more because he loves he loves you for you. Women love you only because you make a lot of money, only because you're tall, only because you do Y, X, and Z. Instead of men just love you for who you are and not what you bring to the table. They just love you, love your personality. They love how you treat them, stuff like that. They don't care about all the acquirements to get to. They don't. Come on, Destiny, use your brain, bro. You are talking out your ass.
and to love a woman, she does not have to jump through as many hoops and meet as many requirements as for a woman needs to love a man. So in other words, the guy's got to reach a certain level to even be acknowledged by the woman. However, that woman, she could be mediocre and still get the garner the love from a man who is superior to her in every way, which, you know, from a biological standpoint, that makes sense because men date down and women date up.
So we make the question genderless. Who loves more? Somebody with high standards or low standards? All else equal. Because that's what you're essentially saying. I would say the person with high standards loves more because you're being more selective of your partner. So of course you're going to love that partner more.
But
how you obviously don't love them because if they fall off on one aspect, that means the love falls away. What are you talking about? You got to reach so many requirements just to fall for the love. So if one thing falls, that means the love goes or fades. My bad, yo. I'm sick. This guy don't know. Yo, I swear to God, this man don't know what he be talking about.
But it's 100% contingent upon the other party's ability to provide and perform, is my point. Like, a woman doesn't have a burden of performance to
Depends on
garner
the
love
type
from
of
her
guy.
man.
I mean, if you're telling guys to like look for a woman that's just young and can cook, then of course there's no burden of performance.
Yeah,
But again, like how much of love is that? Like, I love you so much. Like, why? Because I can cook and I'm young. Like, you can find a million girls that can cook and you're young. If you can
That
get
is
two
true.
reasons for it, then like, yeah, who
That
cares?
is true. But what I'm saying is that if you take a majority of men versus a majority of women, a majority of men would like a majority of women. However, a majority of women definitely don't like a majority of men.
Yeah, I agree. That's why
So-
I think women love more. Because when they pick somebody, they're selective about it. They put more time and energy into it, for sure. Whereas for a guy, the woman is a lot more replaceable. That's why even Sneeko over here was like, oh, you know, you might step out of another or whatever. And it's like, okay, well, how much do you actually love your woman? Are you willing to do something like that? Like,
That has nothing to do with how much you love the person.
I mean, you love her more if you cheat and come back. What are you talking about? If I love oranges and I eat orange every day, and then one day I eat an apple and come back to the orange the next day, that means I love fucking oranges. I didn't stay with the fucking apples.
it absolutely does.
Why?
Because it
Yeah.
requires you to step out of your own selfish frame of reference to see how your partner feels about something. You only prioritize the things that you want in life. That says something about how you view love of another person.
It's not really priority.
Yo, my bad, but yo, Destiny be saying the dumbest shit, bro. I swear. How are you only prioritizing your what makes you happy or your selfish reasons when a woman does the same thing because they have so many selfish reasons to why they love you? They don't love you for you. They love you because you make a lot of money, because you're very tall, because you're very charismatic. That comes from you're lucky because you got tall. Say if you wasn't tall, she would never talk to you. Say you never had money, she would never talk to you. Who does she really love now? She loves the next man that has the attributes you had. Come on. Most men, you don't even got to be pretty. Most men will talk to you just because you're probably nice and feminine. That's it.
Advertising is just doing what you want to do.
Yeah, that's called being selfish. It's usually what you do when you don't love somebody.
So they can get what they want, but we can get what we want as well.
Depends on what you want. If you're dating a cannibal and they want to eat you, it's not like both of you have fair asks, right?
But what we ask for is so small, though, compared to what
Other women to be disloyal, to maybe knock another woman up, to maybe step out of your girl and just start dating another. How is that a small ask?
Not only that, bringing something back home.
Yeah, what
like a
STDs
disease.
you
Like,
got?
we're in
Imagine you come home and
Miami.
you like, oh shit, I got another girl pregnant. Like you're in a whole
Everybody's got
fucking
some
world
shit.
of agony there.
Yeah.
See, the thing here is that, and the reason why I disagree, and I get where I see where you're going with this, saying that women have far more requirements, therefore they love harder because those requirements are harder to find. What I'm saying is that by having more requirements, that makes it where their love is 100% contingent upon that man's performance. So it's fleeting, because if that guy loses, right, what he had, that woman will leave. So, and I've always said it that, shout out to Rollo, I agree with him on this. Women love opportunistically, while men tend to love idealistically.
I think
So- and I think-
one, you already said
Let me
that.
just
You
finish
said,
real quick.
yeah,
real
go
quick.
for it. Go ahead.
I think the fact that they love opportunistically proves there in itself that they don't love as hard as men do. They don't love idealistically. They love based on, I need this guy to perform something for me, then I can love him. Whereas a man is like, okay, these are my requirements. You're attractive. You can cook, just like we discussed before. That's good enough for me. And that guy will fall in love with her. Versus for her, it's like, you need to perform.
Sure. So for your question, you gave a good qualifier that now it seems like you're abandoning, which is you don't believe in unconditional love. Nobody loves unconditionally.
Yeah, there's always a condition.
Nobody loves.
I
Okay,
agree.
so if you're talking about like a man with very few requirements, and you're going to say like, well, if you're not meeting the performance like a man to a woman, then she's going to leave you. Well, that probably is the same thing is true for the man as well. Right? If
disagree.
Really. So you think the average man would stay with a woman if she got like battery acid attacked and lost both legs or something? There's not a condition.
okay, now you're good, making it the extreme.
Okay, so what would happen? So then what would happen?
Totally
So then
cheat.
what would happen to a woman that you wouldn't be with her anymore? I guess if your standards are really low, then maybe you wouldn't care. But again, this isn't a man versus woman thing. This is high standards versus low standards. If your only standards are I need you.
If anything, your standards are very low because you let people sleep with your wife, obviously. So how much do you really love your woman? You let your wife go sleep around with other men. You let her to take on bacteria and other things from other men. That's crazy. It's crazy. You don't believe in nothing. Like, it's wild. I know. Look, they need to ask him what, like, when you talk about masculine problems, do you think men really fall behind the dumb shit you be saying? Yes or no? No, they don't.
You to cook and I guess not cheat on me, then sure. I mean, you can find a lot of people that'll fit the bill.
And that's
But then
I guarantee you, his audience probably majority of women.
again, like if I and my partner are side by side and we're asked to describe why do we love each other, and I say, okay, I really love my partner because she cooks really well and she's never fucked another guy while we're dating. And it's like, okay, and then she says, oh well, I love him because of this and that and that and that and that.
Yeah.
Well, who loves each other more? That just seems like a weird It just seems like a weird thing to me. It's like, oh well, I like her because of these two things.
Bro, but you're not saying she loves you because you make a lot of money. She doesn't love you because you're caring. She loves you because you're tall. She doesn't love you because you're you treat her nice when she's very sad or some dumb shit. How is that, man?
I can find literally every other woman on the planet.
Remember the question I said: who is closer to unconditional love?
Oh, right? I didn't hear that. I thought you said who loves more.
Yeah.
Who's
so
closer
I said,
to unconditional
so
love?
who's because I said first, okay, unconditional love isn't realistic.
Okay,
However,
well in that case, then the unconditional love is going to be the one with the lower standard. So if you're a low
that's what I
standard
mean.
guy, then sure, it's easier for you to
it's
love.
a guy.
Okay.
And I mean, I see that you switched the point a little bit, saying no, like women love more because they have more standards. But my thing is, who's closer to unconditional love? And I would argue it's the men because we have far less conditions than women do.
Sure. Well, in that case, the closest to unconditional love would be people with like Down or something, right? You see somebody, you smile. If that's the ideal,
okay,
you want to act like a re. Yeah, I mean, these are the people that'll, as long as you feed them, like they'll love you.
They said Sneaker said she got Down syndrome.
You gotta find the one.
But let's be honest here. A lot of guys are re when it comes to selecting women.
I agree.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I would argue that women are far more selective than men and more intelligent when it comes to the mate selection process versus men are, quite frankly, a lot of the time stupid. They'll be with a girl that is using them, abusing them, treating them like maybe yelling at them and telling them they're a loser, right? It's like someone here on the panel. Like guys will tolerate a lot more in a relationship than a woman will with a guy. That's what I've noticed. But
how y'all feel about that, chat? Put it in the comments, man. All right, chat, man. I'll see y'all another day, man. I'm sick as hell. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, though, but I'll see y'all tomorrow.